He said my inheritance was for his new wife's kid. Like I didn't need it. Like I was chopped liver. I just smiled, tight-lipped, walked out. But the lawyer's office? That's where the real bomb dropped. The day Dad flipped the script on my life started like any Sunday brunch at his place on the Upper East Side. All strained smiles and chatter about nothing. I stood in the cavernous living room overlooking Central Park, watching Brenda, his new wife, fuss with a vase of lilies. Just so. Dad paced by the floor-to-ceiling windows, checking his Rolex every 2 seconds. I'm Emily, and for 3 years I'd been glued to Dad's side at the company, learning the ropes. He'd practically tattooed CEO on my forehead. Today, the tattoo was getting ripped off. "Everyone, take a seat," Dad announced, his voice booming, the same commanding tone that used to fill me with pride. Now, it just felt like a gavel slamming down on my future. Important news. Chad, Brenda's golden boy, all of 22, sprawled in a leather armchair, that signature smirk plastered across his face. Never worked a real day, just entrepreneurial spirit all over Instagram. "As you know," Dad continued, "I've been thinking about the future of Sterling Enterprises." He shot Brenda a look and she beamed back pure satisfaction. "After careful consideration, I've decided to transfer majority ownership and leadership to Chad." The words hit me like a fist to the gut. My fingers clenched the armrest, knuckles white. "What?" It was barely a whisper. "Makes perfect sense," Brenda chirped, patting Chad's arm. "Fresh blood is exactly what Sterling needs." I forced my voice steady. "Dad, we talked about this. Years. I've been at Sterling for years. MBA, I know every client, every supplier." "Emily, please." Dad held up a hand, silencing me. This wasn't a snap decision. Chad has innovative ideas, vision. Chad leaned forward, his diamond-encrusted watch catching the light. "Don't worry, sis. I'll find something for you. HR, maybe? Something supportive." I shot up, legs shaking. "Supportive?" My voice cracked. "Dad, you promised me." "Things change, Emily," Brenda cut in. "We have to do what's best for the family." I let out a harsh laugh. "Family? I'm family. Your daughter." Dad wouldn't meet my eyes. "You'll keep your salary, of course, but Chad takes over as CEO next month." "Next month?" My chest tightened. "You've already... everything's done?" "Paperwork's almost finalized," he admitted. "Sorry if you're disappointed, but it's for the best." I grabbed my purse, nearly sending a side table crashing. "Congratulations, Chad," I managed, voice tight. "Hope you enjoy running the company I built." "Emily, don't be dramatic," Brenda called after me. "This is exactly why we needed someone more grounded." I stopped at the door, glanced back one last time. "Dad?" He still wouldn't look at me. "We can talk later, Emily." "No," I said softly. "We won't." Head high, I walked out. Measured steps, controlled. Didn't crack until I hit my car. Tears streaming, phone buzzing. Chloe, my best friend. "How did it go?" I swiped at my face, hands shaking as I typed. "They gave it all to Chad, everything Dad promised." Chloe's reply was instant. "Coming over. Don't do anything stupid." Pulling away, I saw Dad at the window watching. For a split second, our eyes met. Regret? Maybe. Then Brenda appeared and he turned away. 3 years. Long hours, late nights, missed vacations. 3 years building Sterling, earning trust, proving myself. Handed to Chad because his mother whispered in Dad's ear that he deserved my inheritance more. Phone buzzed again. "We'll figure this out. You're not alone." Chloe was right. This wasn't over. They wanted to push me aside? Fine. They were about to learn I was my father's daughter in ways they couldn't even imagine. I wasn't going down without a fight. 3 days after my world imploded, I was in Mr. Sterling's office, the scent of old books and leather thick in the air. Towering bookshelves lined the walls. Mr. Sterling, our family lawyer since forever, had known me since pigtails and believing Dad walked on water. Now, his face was a mask of something I didn't want to name. Pity? Maybe. Across from him, twisting a tissue to shreds, I choked out. "I don't understand. How could he legally do this? I thought Sterling was supposed to be split between us kids." Mr. Sterling took off his glasses, rubbed the bridge of his nose. "Your father restructured the company last year. Majority shareholder. He has the legal right to transfer shares to whomever he wants. Last year. The betrayal cut deeper. Months of planning, maybe longer." "Emily, I wish you'd been prepared." Mr. Sterling hesitated, then stood, walked to a massive filing cabinet. There's something else about your grandmother's will. Grandmother, Grandma Eleanor, passed 5 years ago, leaving everything to Dad. Or so I thought. Mr. Sterling returned, thick folder in hand, placed it on the desk. Your grandmother was remarkable and strategic. He pulled out a document, handed it to me. Clause here your father doesn't know about. I scanned it, eyes widening. $2 million stared back at me from the page, mocking me. Why? My voice failed. Why didn't I know? Mr. Sterling clasped his hands. Funds in a trust, specific conditions. Your grandmother believed in entrepreneurship, not handouts. Legacy of creation, not dependence. I swallowed hard. Conditions? Access the trust, you start your own business. Profit within a year, entirely yours. No family. A hollow laugh escaped me. No risk of that now. There's more. Mr. Sterling pulled out another document. Not just money, resources. Market research, business contacts, opportunities, more than a financial boost. Set up for success. I stared at the folder, mind reeling. She knew. Grandma Eleanor knew this might happen. Mr. Sterling's voice softened. She watched your father, Brenda. Concerns. Phone buzzed. Chloe. Meeting going okay? Ignored it, still processing. What counts as successful? I finally asked. Profitable quarter within the first year. Mr. Sterling glanced over his glasses. And then no one knows about the trust. Not Dad, Brenda, not even Chloe. Money looks like savings, investments. Frowned. Why? Success has to be yours. No one claims they helped. No unfair advantage. Exhaled slowly, mind racing. Possibilities. Can I take these? Of course. Mr. Sterling gathered documents, folder. Emily. Expression softened. Your grandmother believed in you, saw something, like herself. As I stood to leave, Mr. Sterling called out. Brenda called yesterday, asked if you'd been here. Turned back. Worried, he continued. Legal action. Slow smiles spread across my face. Brenda's perfect world crumbling. Let her worry. Tucked folder under my arm. Better things to focus on. Out of the office, finally replied to Chloe. Coffee, idea. Grandma Eleanor gave me more than money. Chance to prove myself. This time wasn't just building a business. Building something they could never touch. Chloe stirred her latte, eyebrow raised. Eco-friendly business? Favorite coffee shop? Laptops open, hum of conversation around us. Hour outlining ideas, trust fund still a secret. Think about it, I said, turning laptop. Sustainable products, skyrocket demand, consumers want to feel good, no sacrifice quality or convenience. Chloe leaned in, screen. And you're thinking? Clicked to another tab. Biodegradable packaging, businesses, takeout containers, shipping, whole supply chain. Another study. Most companies want green, can't find reliable suppliers. Outrageous prices. Chloe's expression shifted, curiosity peaked. You think you can do better? No, I can. Spreadsheet. 3 manufacturers, scale, streamline supply chain, direct business relationships, revolutionize industry. Chloe's phone buzzed, frown. Heads up, Chad's been asking about you. Brenda worried about legal action. Smirked, folder safe in my apartment. Let them worry, bigger plans. Chloe arched an eyebrow. Plans? Funding? Startups aren't cheap. Jobless. Expected question. Savings, I said smoothly. Investors. Sterling experience. Credibility. Chloe hesitated. Jess. Emily. Sure this isn't just proving something to Dad? Met her gaze. Doing this for me, Dad made his choice. Now I'm making mine. Door chimed. Froze. Chad strolled in, designer outfit screaming trust fund. Eyes locked on us, sauntered over, chair, no asking. Well, smirked. Career move? Heard HR's hiring. Closed laptop slowly. Actually starting my own company. Sharp laugh. You? Company? With what money? Chloe's tone icy. None of your business, Chad. Chad leaned forward, fake concern. Look, sis, come back to Sterling. Need someone with your admin skills. Kept face calm. Appreciate the offer. Pass. Some of us prefer to build, not be handed. Smirk wavered. Dad's worried. Rash decisions. Gathered things. Movements measured. Dad lost right to worry when he gave you everything he promised me. Bag over shoulder. Tell him I'm fine. Better than fine. Turned to leave. Chad called after me. Whatever you're planning won't work. Not cut out for this. Didn't glance back. Watch me. Outside, Chloe looped arm through mine. You know I'm in. Market research, networking, anything. Show them what you can do. Hugged her, grateful. First step? She asked. Office space. Professional, not pricey. Already looking. Chloe, phone. New co-working downtown. Eco-friendly. First client, maybe. Walking, caught reflection in store window. Different. Stronger. Determined. Grandma Eleanor built empire from scratch. My turn. Phone buzzed. Text from Dad. Chad says you're starting business. Dinner tomorrow? Talk, showed Chloe. Snorted. Probably worried competition. Smirked. Typed. Can't make dinner. Too busy building future. Send. Shut off phone. Come on, grinned, reaching Chloe's car. Office space. Pitch deck to build. Driving away, glimpse of Chad watching from coffee shop window. Let him watch. Let them all watch. Thought they knocked me down. Set me free. About to soar. 3 months into Green Shift Solutions, downtown office, biggest opportunity yet. Pitch meeting, major restaurant chain. Across table, Jennifer, top exec, examining biodegradable takeout container. Product looks impressive, Jennifer admitted, turning container. Consistent supply, startups, too many failed to deliver. Expected this, clicked tablet, screen to her. Partnerships with 3 manufacturing facilities, I explained. Production capacity projections. Jennifer leaned back, arms crossed. Seen the numbers? Why trust you over current suppliers? Didn't hesitate. Because unlike them, we offer more than packaging. Complete transition plan. Staff training, waste management consulting, seamless integration. And prices? 20% lower. Jennifer's eyebrows lifted. 20%? Eliminated middlemen, direct manufacturer relationships. Didn't mention trust fund securing partnerships. Streamline your supply chain, save your company hundreds of thousands annually. Jennifer tapped fingers on table, considering. Before she could answer, phone vibrated. Chad. Declined call, no hesitation. Jennifer smirked. Family business? Tight smile. Former family business. Nodded, seemingly satisfied. Reached for contract. 3-month trial. 2 locations. Works out, all 30. Kept face professional, inside screaming victory. First major client. Outside office. Small smile. Phone buzzed again. Voicemail from Chad. Hey sis, heard you're making waves, eco-friendly space. Coffee, proposition, benefit us both. Deleted message, no reply. Called Chloe. We got it, I said second she answered. Restaurant chain deal, official. Knew you would, Chloe cheered. Drinks tonight? Can't, grinned. Investor meetings tomorrow morning. Working too hard, sighed. But get it, just don't for... Another call interrupted. Dad, let it go to voicemail. Still not talking? Chloe asked. Climbed into car, gripped steering wheel. Nothing left to say. Later, co-working office, walked in, Chad leaning against desk, stomach clenched. What are you doing here? Gestured around office, unimpressed. Nice setup, very modest. Set briefcase down, exhausted. What do you want, Chad? Perched on desk like he owned it. Brother checking on sister? Folded arms. Try again. Chad sighed, adjusted watch. Fine. Sterling looking to go green. Good PR. Could use your services. Blinked. Want me to supply packaging to the company you stole from me? Come on, Emily, he said smoothly. Guaranteed contracts, stable income, win-win. Dad thinks, way to bring you back into the family business. Long, slow look. I have a family business now, I said evenly. Doing just fine without your help. Are you? Picked up sample container, inspected. Startup costs must be killing you. Capital from snatched container. None of your concern. Chad's jaw tightened. Dad's not going to like this. Dad lost right to opinion about my choices. Walked to door, held it open. Regards to Brenda. Hesitated, like more to say, exhaled sharply, walked out. Door closed behind him, hands shaking slightly. They were getting nervous. Good. Minutes later, phone buzzed. Jennifer. Contract signed. Looking forward to working together. Smiled. Grandma Eleanor. Empire from nothing. Trust fund helped, but work, vision, determination. All me. Opened laptop, investor meetings tomorrow, let Chad run dad's company into the ground. I was building better, something they could never touch. Sustainability conference packed, industry leaders, reporters, corporate execs, scouting next big thing. Green Shift Solutions, prime spot exhibition hall, steady stream of interest. Chloe adjusted display banner. I arranged samples. Getting attention, she said, scanning crowd. People love prototypes. Before I could answer, reporter from Business Weekly, notebook in hand. Ms. Emily, she smiled. Green Shift Solutions disrupting sustainable packaging industry? Before I could answer, familiar voice cut through. Disrupting? Ambitious, isn't it? Froze. Chad strolled up, expensive suit, smirk firmly in place. Dad and Brenda lingered, distance, watching. What are you doing here? I asked coolly. Chad spread arms. Industry event, sis, open to all. Picked up sample container, turned it over. Calling these revolutionary stretch. Folded arms. Come all this way to insult my business. Ignored me, reporter. Actually, my company launching own eco-friendly packaging line next quarter. Resources, client base, competitive pricing. Reporter's pen moved swiftly. Company entering sustainable packaging market? Indeed, Chad polished smile. Scale, experience, dominate. Chloe's hands balled into fists, but gentle touch, arm, signaling handle it. Turned back to reporter. Discuss our recent partnership with national restaurant chain. Deliberately emphasized words. Chose us over competitors, larger corporations. Innovative approach, cost-effective solutions. Reporter's eyebrows lifted. Major contract for startup. Also secured partnerships, 3 major retail chains, I continued, watching Chad's smirk falter. Impact projections? Emily, Dad stepped forward, voice quieter, measured. Private talk? Barely glance. Sorry, Dad, busy with clients. Turned back to reporter, ignoring Brenda whispering something in Dad's ear. Knew what she was saying. How did she pull this off? Next hour, whirlwind, interviews, demos, promising inquiries, Business Weekly tweet about restaurant chain deal, booth even busier. Better than hoped, Chloe beamed. 5 potential clients, meetings next week. Across hall, Chad and Dad, heated discussion. Chad gesturing wildly my direction. Moment later, stormed toward me. Real cute, he spat. Steal the spotlight, didn't you? Turned to him, unfazed. Steal? Like you stole my inheritance? Jaw clenched. Company was handed to me fair and square. Exactly. Tilted head. Nothing in your life earned, Chad. Difference between us. Voice dropped to whisper. Don't know how you pulled this off, but Dad's asking questions. Something doesn't add up. Shrugged. Sounds like a you problem. Before reply, deep voice. Problem here? Turned. Sharp-dressed man, expensive suit. Thomas Harper introduced himself. CEO, Eco Retail Group, very interested your products, Emily, but if bad time... Chad stepped back, smirk returning. No problem, family discussion. Smiled. Former family. Turned to Thomas. Discuss packaging needs? Leading him to private meeting area, caught Dad watching, across hall. Brief moment, eyes met. Worried. Brenda leaned in, whispered. This time, he didn't look away. End of conference, business cards galore. Chloe practically tackled me, packing up booth. You showed them, she laughed. Showed everyone. Watched Chad stalk out, phone pressed to ear, calling Dad, reporting my success. Let them worry, let them wonder. Phone buzzed. Mr. Sterling. Grandmother's trust fund officially activated. First profitable quarter confirmed. Congratulations. Smiled. Trust fund helped, but today's success. Mine. Just beginning. Leaned back in office chair, financial reports. Green Shift Solutions, record-breaking quarter. Demand growing, investors reaching out, next phase expansion. Phone buzzed. Chloe glanced up from laptop. Who now? Another investor? Turned screen. Chad. Snorted. Really need something. Moment later, Lisa, office manager, head in. Father and Chad downstairs. Send them away? Tapped fingers on desk. No, I said. Send them up. 5 minutes later, Dad in Chad office. Not confident businessmen. Dad's suit hung loose, tired eyes. Chad lost smirk, arrogance, desperate. Nice office, Dad said, glancing around. Done well. Folded arms. What do you want? Chad stepped forward. First, help. Said nothing, waiting. Environmental violations, Chad continued. Not our fault. Previous leadership, massive fines, company's reputation, gutter. Don't fix this, lose everything. Dad cleared throat. Need someone with sustainable business experience. Help us transition, rebuild trust. Quiet laugh. You thought of me? Chad nodded quickly. Perfect position. Help us. Way to bring me back into the family business? I interrupted. Dad sighed. Emily, mistake. I made a mistake. Leaned forward. You gave my inheritance to Chad, stood by while Brenda spread rumors. Let him take over everything I worked for. Chad's jaw tightened. Company was mine to inherit. Look how that turned out. I shot back. Dad rubbed temples, offering chance to fix this. Own the company, full control. Stood up, desk. Company you ran into the ground? Lawsuits, scandals. Dad hesitated. Your leadership, I have a company, I cut in. Successful one, built it without you. Chad stepped closer. Emily, please. No. Word final. Dad exhaled, defeated, aged years, months. Sorry, he said quietly, for everything. Stared at him, searching face sincerity. Pressed button on desk. Lisa, please show them out. Chad clenched jaw, desperation flickering anger. Think you're better than us now? Met his gaze steadily. No, I am. As they walked out, Dad turned back, voice whisper. Really did want you to be proud of me, Emily. Didn't answer. Wasn't. After they left, Chloe, desk edge. Okay? Looked around office. Company I built, empire growing. You know what? Exhaled, slow smile spreading. Really am. Few days later, Sterling Enterprises, bankruptcy, Chad, Dubai. Brenda, emptied accounts, vanished. Dad lost everything. Weeks whirlwind, Sterling's bankruptcy, shockwaves. No one felt it more than Dad. Chad, arrogant fool, but Dad, man defeated by own mistakes. Not company failure that hurt him, loss of control. Realization, everything built. Cautionary tale. Phone buzzed again, evening, reviewing partnerships. Dad, message short. Can we talk? Stared at it, mix frustration, pity. Spoken to him since office, shoulders hunched, broken man. No desire relive that conversation. Old part of me still cared, hesitated, let message sit. Typed reply. What's there to talk about? Seconds later, phone rang. Let it ring. Answered. Emily, Dad's voice, rough, worn. Please explain, not asking help, just talk. Leaned back, weighing options, owed him nothing. Rawness in tone caught me off guard. Listening, I said, voice colder meant. Should have never let Chad take over. Should have seen signs. Should have stopped himself, piecing together words. But you're right, you built something better. Couldn't see that before. All I've ever wanted, proud of me. Failed you. Familiar ache in chest, buried under anger, self-reliance. He wasn't asking forgiveness. Admission of failure, vulnerability, hard remain indifferent. Dad, I said quietly, not about being proud anymore, doing what's right. What you did, let happen, wasn't right. Long pause, softer voice. I know. Understand why you walked away. Do you? Yes, I said, I do. Silence hung between us. Still not sure what you want from me, I said finally. Don't expect anything, he replied. But if you can, start over. Not company. Us. Never wanted lose you, Emily. Too proud, stubborn. Not that man anymore. Sighed, rubbing temple. Built life from scratch. Moved on. Passed. Now asking for something I wasn't sure I could give. Let me think about it, I said. Week passed. Thoughts pushed away, crept back. Dad's words, remorse, felt genuine. Trust it? Risk reopening door, days juggling green shift growth, contracts, sustainability, innovation, future. But thought flickered. Right choice, cutting him out. One afternoon, Lisa knocked. Emily, someone here to see you. Face neutral, curious, didn't recognize name, saw doorway, breath caught. Dad. Thought about what you said, he began, walking in, no permission. Not asking anything, asking for chance. Chance to be father you deserved. Father I never was. Looked at him. Really looked. Man who abandoned me. Took everything, tried give to someone else. Now, broken, humbled, no authority figure. You've had your chances, Dad, I said quietly. Blew them, not about you anymore. Face fell, nodded, knew I was right. Understand. But, if I may ask, any way I could be part of your life again? Help. Smallest way. Won't expect anything. Stared at him. Final play? Last attempt, regain control? Realized. Not about him. About me. Years. Carried weight his mistakes. Let it define relationship. Maybe time let go. Not for him. For mine. Can't just forget what happened, I said, voice steady. But I'll think about it. Small, genuine smile. Kind hadn't seen years. That's all I'm asking. As he left, sat there. Beginning of something new, unexpected, didn't need, but maybe, just maybe, help me heal.